One morning, the Fat Controller pulled some of his engines to the shunting yards at Knapford for an exciting announcement. I'm sure all of you have heard of the Flying Scotsman. Is he the one that had come to the island once to see Gordon, sir? That's right, Percy. And since he came back at full steam this year, I had arranged with the National Railway Museum to bring our old friend on a special visit to Sodor. Scott, as he preferred to be called, will be taking a new special summer tour train that will run from here to Carlisle. The train shall be known as the Carlisle Flyer. All the engines were very excited, especially Gordon. At Islesborough, Donald and Douglas were exchanging the news to Duck and Oliver at the sheds. Oliver was thrilled to hear it, but Duck wasn't. You mean that engine who people thought he was the first to reach 100 miles per hour, when really he did only 8 miles per hour? But history shows, Duck. It almost sounds like you have something against him. I don't have anything against him, Oliver, but I believe that he didn't really beat the City of Truro's record run. And he puffed away to collect some ballast trucks, ready for some track work on Thomas's branch line. Ooh, the Great Western pride is strong within him, said Oliver worriedly. Everyone knows that Duck is proud of being Great Western. But with the hype of Scott's visit, he didn't dare to say anything bad about Scott's record in front of Gordon. Meanwhile, the big blue engine was going on and on about his brother.
He was trapped in San Francisco, and his owner was declared
he's acting like Duck when he goes on endlessly about the Great Western Railway, thought Henry.
But thank goodness for Sir William Calpine for saving him. Oh, how I still praise that man today for what
Duck,
he did.
Could you please tell us about your cousin, City of Truro?
A very good
Certainly,
man indeed.
replied Duck happily.
Clearly,
Gordon was still going on about his brother until he noticed that no one was looking at him. He could see Duck talking to everybody about the City of Truro. Are you going on about that domeless engine that is an unofficial record holder? This made Duck cross. You were once a domeless engine yourself, Gordon. You're just jealous that my cousin was faster than your brother. Yes. Although there was never any official recording of it, was there? My brother used a dynamometer car, a credible source, not a silly stopwatch. They argued on and on until Duck had enough. Maybe that record-breaking wannabe has forgotten you as his brother because of his undeserved fame. Good night! Duck can be a tolerant and patient engine, but no one saw him acting like this before. The next day, Duck felt bad for what he had said to Gordon. As he steamed up, he noticed that Gordon's berth was empty. Where did Gordon go? It's early for him to be taking his local train, he asked. I think he offered to take the slow goods train today, Henry yawned. Slow goods? That doesn't sound like him. Meanwhile, Gordon puffed along the main line with his train. The words from Duck still circled around his funnel. Has he forgotten me? Gordon was still feeling very grumpy. Duck tried to apologize to him, but Gordon ignored it. Why don't you go back to thinking about that overrated domeless engine, City of Truro? Well then, if you're still mad, then don't expect an apology from me anyway. The fat controller looked worried about Gordon's attitude, and he came up towards him.
Cheer up, Gordon. I can't, sir. I keep thinking about my brother, sir. How does that make you feel, Grumpy? It's the fault of him forgetting me, sir. It's been years, and he got so famous since I last saw him. So I'm worried he's forgotten me. That's silly, Gordon. Your brother would never forget you, and I should know. How, sir?
The fat controller pulled out a newspaper, and on the front was a picture of the Flying Scotsman, with a headline saying, "Legend Returns," along with a quote as follows: "If you ever see Gordon, tell him that his brother is happy and steaming well, and give him my regards, dry rails and smooth running."
I don't think any of these words would indicate that your only brother has forgotten you,
he chuckled. He arrived at the big station with the echoes of cheers and whistles. He pulled alongside Gordon.
Hello, brother. Welcome back to Sodor, Scott. It's good to see you after so long.
Thank you, sir. It's lovely to be back on Sodor again. My, there are some new faces here. I hope I get to meet and greet them while I'm here. But I'm glad to see my brother again. Although Gordon felt so happy that Scott hadn't forgotten him, he was still cross with Duck and his words about his brother being a record-breaking wannabe. Whenever they passed, they hurled insults and hissed steam loudly, and argued endlessly about records whenever they were together in the sheds. I hope both engines learn their lesson soon. Don't you?